Hi, I'm here today with Willie Cromack of John Henry Bikes, principal owner. Willie is also the CEO at Cyclebetes, and Willie's going to tell us a bit about Cyclebetes and how he uses social media for his cause. Hey Willie.
Hey, how you doing?
Great, how are you?
Never been better. It's in the middle of a Spin-A-Thon right now, 24-hour Spin-A-Thon.
Excellent. So how have you used social media to help your Spin-A-Thon out?
Well, social media basically is the crux of what we do. It opens up an environment for us to talk to people on an ongoing basis about what we do, who we are, try to explain ourselves, and really we utilize the power of the people in our events and the narratives that they have and the social environment they have around themselves to spread the word about what we're doing. So, I mean, technically the idea behind social media for us is to use the power of the stories of our participants. And that's actually what we do. If we can engage them through what we're talking about, they get involved and then tell their story. That story is actually more powerful than what we have to offer.
So would you say that social media is integral to your cause?
Social media, is almost exclusively what we do for marketing at this point, and that, we consider marketing a conversation, and we're constantly having that conversation about what's good in the world, what needs to be done, what we'd like to see, what other people would like to see, and try to, even remake our product based around what people are doing. So absolutely, 100%. It's a mechanism to communicate with people on a daily basis, anywhere in the world at any time.
Excellent. So can you give us some stats on how social media has helped your business at all? Or your cause, rather?
Well, I mean, from a cause standpoint, we have a fan page that we clean regularly of shrapnel, if you will, but we're well over 2,000 people. Any page that has 1,000 people on it is considered in the top 20% of all pages of the hundreds of thousands that there are there. Views and hits are obviously numbers you want to keep an eye on, and we get well over 1,000 a week.
That's
views or likes, if you will.
Yeah.
And that's a very impressive number, given I can compare it to other businesses that we have as well. But really more importantly, it drives traffic actually to our website and not the opposite way. So our website is a place where we want people to end up to get even more depth of information, but the portals that they're coming from are very often the key portals in the world, which are Facebook, Wikipedia, Google. If you can maximize the 4 or 5 main websites in the world, like a Facebook, people just start asking more questions and more depth. So you're finding an audience, even if you don't have the biggest product in the world. You're finding an audience because you have a big ocean you can troll around in. So,
right.
So far so good. Statistically, we'll get most of our narrative, most of our next stories written, exposed to us through our fan page and social media type of things. Twitter, we have 10,000 people on Twitter, so you don't know what comes from that, but we're opening up Texas to our program through people we found on Twitter.
That's excellent. Now, can you just briefly tell me a little bit about what Cyclebetes is all about?
Well, Cyclebetes is technically a leadership program for youth based around a school program that culminates in a cycling Spin-A-Thon. And a Spin-A-Thon is a relay, if you will, of 24 hours of people getting on their bike, but it's trying to build a community around a health and wellness platform to proactively rid the world of diabetes and reactively take donations on trying to cure juvenile diabetes. So it's a Spin-A-Thon, it's an outdoor ride across Canada, it's any kind of rides we can get involved in so that we have people moving, healthy, happy, and telling a story about, where they've come from and where they're going to and what they're doing it for.
Well, thanks so much for all of your excellent information about social media for causes, and I'm excited to hear about the stats for Cyclebetes at the end of the 24-hour relay.
You got it. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Willie.
Hi, my name is Melissa Leger, and I'm a grade 11 student at Carson Graham Secondary School in North Vancouver, BC. I got involved in Cyclebetes this year for the first time. It's the 3rd annual, and this year it's been great. It's been bigger than ever. I got involved through a bunch of other students that I know, and they said it's a great cause. Come out, come cycle, come raise money, get other people involved, and let's raise some money and deliver on a father's promise. And I was thinking, wow, this would be great. I'd love to come and be on a student leader team with 9 other high school student teams and a bunch of amazing students that want to help out for a cause. And it's been the best experience. I haven't gotten much sleep, but I'm very glad that I've participated, and I can't wait to come back next year, and I hope you would get involved too.
Here it goes again. Oh, here it goes again. I should've known again. But here it goes again. Oh, here it goes. Oh, here it goes. Oh, here it goes again. Oh, here it goes again.
My name is Grant Daisley, and I'm the marketing manager at Cyclebetes. We've really found social media to be really good tool for our marketing. Coming from a nonprofit, money isn't always available, so we really found social media as an awesome opportunity to really sort of connect with people on a really great level, and really sort of reaching out and being able to connect with people across Canada and even the US. So we've used things for the Spin-A-Thons, using things like Facebook. Obviously, a lot of the students are on there, so it's a great way for us to sort of house a community for them to interact with and be able to speak to them. And we combine that with something like Twitter and even bring in like a GPS. So when we actually rode across Canada, we were able to share messages with people on our ride. So for instance, we were tweeting, say, 2 to 3 times an hour with our updates, what's happening, what we saw, but the real stuff. Anybody can kind of say, teams change, whatever, but we were telling funny stories on there, something done with Cheerios, what's going on, and so we were building these conversations that, riders were getting emails from their parents saying, who spilled the Cheerios and what happened, and they didn't know anything about it. It was a really great opportunity, and again, it's cost effective for us, but a great way just to connect on a number of different levels. There's so many new ideas and new ways to use these tools. They're created with an idea in mind, but it's how the creativity in using those that really shows the power of social media.
Excellent. Thanks, Grant.
No problem.